Y'all, it's your girl Monét, and you're watching The Exchange Rate, the only show on the web that'll up your net worth just for tuning in. So, when I was a little girl, I always had dreams of one day moving to a faraway place, meeting a prince, becoming a princess, birthing the next heir to the throne, then throwing it all away to move to Canada. Well, apparently this has now already been done, so my new mission in life is a search and rescue for the delicious Henry Doglish Cavill. Yes, I heard that right. His middle name is Dogleash. Let's read his stats. Y'all ready? He's 6'1", he's British, he's a Taurus, and is the fourth of 5 brothers. So basically, he's tall as hell, he's self-deprecating, charming and practical, and guarantees that when things eventually go south, which they always do, there are 4 other lookalikes who are willing to finger jam me in my London eye. We have a lovely show for you this week because we've got a real housewife OG up in the house, the one and only Countess Luann de Lesseps. But first, let's get into the gig. It's a cute outfit, right? I ain't got no panties on, girl. We're downstairs and I was twirling around the outfit, showing Patty and the crew and everyone, and they were like, girl, do not twirl too fast. Because I was packing in a rush today, and I didn't pack any undergarments, so we're gonna try to be modest today, okay? And if you see something, wink at something, all right? Y'all, our lovely DJ David Serrano is back in the house. David.
Hey.
You weren't here last week, we missed you.
I missed you too. I was in Mexico.
Oh, Mexico, I was just there, I was just in Tulum.
I know, it's one of your favorite places.
It was very cute. Where were you at though?
I was in Cabo and Mexico City.
Oh, I love, girl, the boys there are so delicious, Mexico City.
So cheap there.
You're also, you got a little tan too. You got a little color.
I was worried. I was wearing a lot of SPF because I was afraid they weren't gonna let me back in, so.
It's okay, he's Cuban, he can say that, okay? Well, we're happy to have you back, boo.
I'm glad to be back.
So, Miss Taylor Swift. Now, girl, hold on, her and this damn white guitar, I can't. Oh, but this is a cute outfit though, this is cute, this is cute. So Taylor Swift, we all know Taylor Swift has, lately, as of the past year and a half, I wanna say, she's really been for the cause. She's being a good ally, and GLAAD is awarding her for that. So GLAAD is giving her this year the Vanguard Award for being outspokenly an ally. Now, at first I was like Taylor Swift, really, of all the people doing great work out there, but in the past, they've awarded it to Beyonce, to Jay-Z, to Britney Spears. So, I think out of our allies, especially with the You Need to Calm Down video, which got a lot of press, at the end of it, she called for fans to sign the House Equality Act, which is a bill that would protect LGBTQ people from discrimination in housing, the workplace, public accommodations, and other settings. So she is doing good work. But I'm like, really, Taylor Swift? Like, she took so long to get there. And I know that's shady to say, but I'm like, I want you to be for the cause day one, not on day 325. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How do you feel, David?
I get what you're saying. I just think, she's got a huge platform and she might not be doing the most. There are a lot of people doing a lot more, but her platform's huge. And for her to use it for us, I think is amazing. And she has a lot to lose because there's a lot of people that are fans of hers that are probably not too happy about that.
Well, that was the whole thing. People were saying Taylor's not saying anything because, a big demographic of her fans, we assume them to be conservative folk who listen to country and that type of music. So we thought that she'd be afraid to lose them. But now she's speaking out. She had every gay historical queer person in the past year in that video. She even had RuPaul in her video. RuPaul don't do shit for nobody, okay? We luckily got her here on this show, which I was gagged. But RuPaul don't care about nobody that much to be a part of themselves. She had the Queer Eye guy, she had all the Drag Race girls, which they ain't asked me, but whatever. I'm not salty, because I got my own talk show. Anyway, thank you, Kate, thank you. But so I am happy she's speaking out and she's being a good ally. But I just feel like glad, you know, we can find some other people. Like Janet Mock. Although Janet Mock is getting an award this year. She's getting an award that honors LGBTQ members of the media. Do you guys know who Janet Mock is? Yeah? Great. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful activist. She's always speaking truth to power and just being really, really, really fierce. So I guess good job, Taylor. I'm not mad at it, but you know. Do you think she's gonna bring Todrick up there with her to get the award too? That's not, why y'all oohing and eyeing? I'm not being shady. I'm just posing a question to the table. Are you guys, okay, make some noise if you think that Taylor deserves an Outspoken Ally Award. Woo. Okay, make some noise if you don't. We're like 50-50, okay. All the people that live in Brooklyn, they're like, no.
Well, do those people that think that she didn't deserve it, do they think Beyonce or Jay-Z?
Oh yeah, okay, so make some noise if you think that Beyonce and them deserve the award too. Oh, there's even, okay.
At least, okay, that's good.
Can we cut that part out? We don't want... Girl, the Beehive gonna be up in here next week, girl.
You're calling
for my execution. No, we gonna cut that out. But yeah, so okay, we're gonna move on. Whatever, Taylor. I'm gonna have a sip. I need a drink after that, girl. Like Beehive. You know, and Taylor Swift is like American royalty, much like the British royalty. That's called a segue. You see what I just did there? Because the royal house is on fire, okay? London is burning, bitch. All right, so here we go. The royal family is Kate. Oh shit. Meghan and Harry are really, it's going down, and no one's yelling timber. All right, here we go. Megxit is upon us, and thank you. So Megxit is happening, okay? And the royal house is in flames. London is burning. Here's the tea. Meghan Markle and her boo Harry, they are leaving. They decided to distance themselves from their obligations of the royal family. So they're gonna spend equal time in the UK and also in the Americas, in Canada, Vancouver, Canada, to be precise. I don't know what happens. Is anyone famous from Vancouver? Is that where Justin Bieber's from? Probably not. So they're gonna be over there, and because they just feel suffocated by their royal duties, and it's no secret, Meghan Markle has had a really, really, really hard time adjusting to royal life. You know, she got married to Prince Harry, she had a baby, and the British paparazzi is not something easy to deal with. If we flash back to the 90s, where his mom was, you know, she tragically died because of a media pursuit. So I guess this is also very triggering for him because he's seeing how this all affected his mom. And he's kind of like deja vu again. But Queen Elizabeth is sparing no punches. 36 hours after they announced that they want to separate themselves from the royal family, she removed their figures from the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. Check it out. So this is all it is now. Harry and Meghan were over here. She was like, nope, take them out. So it's just these four crunchy motherfuckers in the Hall of Fame. And it's crazy. And Meghan also, early in 2019, did a whole video because a journalist asked her about her life now that she's a royal. And take a look at the clip. It's really touching.
Look, any woman, especially when they're pregnant, you're really vulnerable. And so that was made really challenging. And then when you have a newborn, you know.
It's a long time ago, but I remember, yeah.
You know, and especially as a woman, it's a lot. So you add this on top of just trying to be a new mom or trying to be a newlywed, it's, yeah, well, I guess, and also thank you for asking, because not many people have asked if I'm okay, but it's a very real thing to be going through behind the scenes.
And I mean, and you feel for the girl, but I kind of don't feel for her at the same time. Dave, what do you think?
Well, like I said, you kind of went through something similar. You know,
Yes, I am a royal.
Yeah. You know, like literally before you got on,
but it's okay.
Before you were on Drag Race, you know, you had more of a private life. What is that like?
You know, adjusting to Drag Race fame and success is a very crazy thing because you're inundated and you're flooded with so many people responding to you. You touch so many people that you don't know you're touching, and you get to meet these people like at all these clubs and all these events and stuff like that, and dealing with online haters and trolls. I mean, it is the craziest thing I've ever experienced in my life thus far.
Times that by like
what? By a bajillion, you know what I mean? Because the whole world, like, I know Drag Race too, but I mean not in anything compared to the royal. Like the whole entire globe is looking to you because you have the money, the clout, everything. But at the same time, I know what I signed up for. I know when I signed up to Drag Race, I knew I was signing up for all these things. I'm like, girl, you went to go find this man across the pond to be his wife. Like, you married into this royal family, like you chose this life. So I feel for you, but at the same time, you have to know what you're signing up for. And is it sad? Yes, but girl, you took a gulp, you signed a scroll, and now here you are, okay?
Now you got
Blossom and Jepson got you, bitch, you know? And so she's here. But I like the fact that they're making their own path. She's like, first of all, they was up in the bedroom. She was like, Harry, let me talk to you for a second. We moving up out your mama house. We going back to the Americas. And we're gonna do our own thing, okay? Fuck, I'm like, Megan got real hood with him for a second, okay? She took that wig off because, and she got down and dirty. So I'm happy that they're making their own path, they're forging their own path. And, it's 2020. The royal family doesn't have to look the same that it has for the past bajillion years. They're making their own thing, they're doing their own thing. And I commend them for making a good decision for their family, And people are saying they're broke now. They're not broke. He's still worth $40 million fucking dollars, all right?
I wish I was that broke.
Yeah, hello, that's what I'm saying. And also, she apparently signed a voiceover deal for Disney. She's probably gonna be voicing the princess in some realm, which just that alone, I already hear the box office numbers. Like, a princess voicing a princess, come on. And he signed a deal with Oprah for something with him and Lady Gaga about mental health and awareness. So, they'll be just fine.
Well, Vancouver's also like the Hollywood of Canada, so yeah, they do a lot of filming there in Vancouver, and if she's an actress, it makes sense.
Right, she was an actress before.
Yeah.
She'd be all right. Moving on.
Yeah.
I'm fighting for her. And after nothing, they come back to America where we season our chicken. Okay, so they'll be fine. Speaking of chicken, Dolly Parton. That's not Shay. Stop oohing over there. The oohing corner over here. Dolly Parton, I love Dolly Parton, okay? I love her. She is an American icon and a hero and a trailblazer in her own right. Before Dolly Parton, you didn't see women she just embraced her body, being herself. And down in Nashville, Tennessee, a Republican representative named Jeremy Faison felt that they needed to remove some of the old Confederate busted statues they have at the Capitol, because people see these things every day, and they're all Civil War generals. There was one, Nathan Bedford Forrest. He was known for slaughtering black soldiers, and he was one of the first grand wizards of the KKK. So he's like, we need to remove some of these, get these motherfuckers out of here. And his idea was like, we should put Dolly Parton as one of the bus heads. Would you guys be down for that? Yeah. Like removing the old shady Civil War and putting Dolly. Obviously, this is not the real thing. This is just a suggestion. But to hear a Republican representative say that, I think in Nashville, Tennessee, I think is a major step for us. And he said this: I can think of 100 other people deserving of that post. He said, my daughter is 16, and I would love for her to come into the Capitol and see a lady up there. What's wrong with someone like Dolly Parton being put in that alcove? So I think that is a great statement. It's a great sentiment. And everyone loves Dolly Parton. She is known for her country music. She's a huge gay ally. And again, she's a trailblazer for women. So my vote is for Dolly. What do y'all say, yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Although
what?
Will they have enough stone to create that bust?
I mean, that was a big old titties, girl. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting her, but I heard she's really tiny. I heard she's like a tiny little thing.
I don't know, I haven't met her, but
yeah.
amazing.
I also met Madonna. Madonna is okay, I'm not being extra, I'm not being threatened. It's me standing in heels next to Madonna. Madonna was at my waist, okay? It was the craziest thing. And she had the butt surgery. Anyway, you know what?
Allegedly.
That's for next hot topic, next time. So, yeah, that's all our topic today. Woo! So I think it's time that we have a Throwback Thursday moment and revisit an old classic of mine called Street Beats, where I go into full drag, yes, full drag, honey, in Times Square, New York City. Check it out. Oh, thank you. Handsome, I'll take it.
What's your name?
My name is Monét.
Monet?
Monét X Change, yeah. I'm a New York City drag queen.
Is Monet your stage name?
Yeah, Monét X Change.
Monét Change.
Yeah.
So is the secret just shading?
Yeah, shading.
It is?
Yeah, it's all about contour and highlighting.
Right? No, there's got to be a certain kind of personality.
No, you know, I was just kind of cuckoo crazy all the time.
Yeah, you are?
Yeah. Especially living in New York, I think you have to be living in New York City. You have to have that kind of disposition to even get out.
Right, right.
Oh, it's such a pretty color. And this is my new favorite thing. They're like taking over like makeup and shit. They're called Becca highlighters. They're so good. Just brush away apple cheese. Guest hardly needs an introduction. She's here to talk to us about her cabaret tour, Countess and Friends, her new music, and the upcoming season of Real Housewives of New York. Give it up for Countess Luann de Lesseps. Can I just say, saying your name, I mean, it just feels like
it just
caviar.
rolls off
it's
your
just caviar.
tongue. But you do it so well.
Thank you.
Really, it just rolls off your tongue. A lot of people always ask me how to pronounce it. I'm like, just say de Lesseps. Just
De
go.
Lesseps. De Lesseps.
Right.
I think they get intimidated by by looking at it. I'm like, girl, just say, just let it roll off your tongue, you know?
Yeah.
How are you, my dear?
I'm doing great. And I'm having a great year. 2020 is the best.
2020, right? So far.
2020 is the best.
Yeah. I have to say,
Bye-bye 2019. Here comes 2020.
you know,
I'm so happy.
I have to say, anytime I watch interviews of you or on the show or anything, I'm obsessed with your hair. It's so beautiful,
Oh,
it's so
thank
rich, it's
you.
and the color is so
Thanks.
lovely.
Thank you.
Do you? I feel like you strike me as one of those people who still goes to the same hairstylist.
I
Like,
do.
you don't- Yeah.
I use the same people all the time. I've had Mary Gordon for years who does, my hair on, Housewives. She does my hair at my cabaret shows.
Yeah.
I'm loyal.
Yeah.
I actually sing a song. I'm the type of girl that's always loyal to the end.
Oh, yes,
which is
girl.
the girl code.
The girl code. We see, I don't, okay, I recently had a friend that got really shady, and I thought that they were a loyal friend.
No.
Girl, I'm not gonna give them the screen time.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna download that song on Apple Music and send it to them as soon as this interview is over.
Yeah, send the girl code.
The girl code.
Yeah, it's
yes.
fun.
How did you get into music? Are you like an empty kid or did you just kind of fall into it?
You know what? I love music growing up. I mean, I sing anything from Peggy Lee to Bonnie Raitt and Stevie Nicks, and I just love music. And I'm kind of my passion for music has brought me to where I am with doing my dance singles. It really was a passion project. Like Money Can't Buy You Class. It was like, it's so true. And, I wrote a book on etiquette, and so I pulled a lot of lines from that book when I met my producer, Izzy Gold, who changed his name now to Chris, but it comes from really the things that happened in my life.
Yeah.
Money Can't Buy You Class, came about in 2007 when I started the Housewives. Yeah. And I won't tell you what housewife it's based on, because there's so many.
No, Countess, we want the tea, Countess. Who is it based on, Countess? I'm gonna guess Jill Zarin, but I'm not gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
There's so many, but.
Y'all caught that little shade, right? There's so many.
And then there's, then Chic C'est La Vie came about, and I had so much fun with it. And Kelly Ben Simone was in that video with me with Jill, and we just ran around the Borgata and had a blast doing that song. And then, of course, when my heart got broken, I did the girl code.
Yeah.
And we all know about feeling Giovanni because it feels so good. So, and now I'm working on a new song with Desmond Child.
Oh my God! Wait, like
Desmond Child, like the real deal, who did "Livin' La Vida Loca"
Whoa.
and "Living on a Prayer" with Bon Jovi.
Wow.
Now we're doing a song called "Viva La Diva."
Viva la diva.
Viva La Diva, because there's a diva deep in all of us, right?
Oh, 100%.
So that's
Viva.
what
That's living like a diva.
Yeah,
Live
well,
the
that's
diva.
what that song's all about. Living your best life.
Your best life.
Exactly.
Word.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's
love
gonna
that.
come out this spring, so
now,
I'm excited
when
about
are you going
that.
to feature me in a song, Countess?
Darling, well, I'm doing, I have my tour going on. I'm in Indianapolis on the 24th of January at the Egyptian Room.
The Egyptian
and then
Room.
on the 25th, I'm in Cincinnati, and that at the Taft Theater. So
Well, so you have your cabaret, Countess and Friends.
Yes.
And you know my friend Brent.
yes, Brent User.
Yeah, Brent User.
Oh my God, that's tall,
6'7".
6'7", gorgeous.
I've shot my shot so many times.
Oh my God!
He's tired of
Well,
it.
he's actually going to be in my upcoming 2 shows. But I love to have you in one.
Oh,
of
I
my
would love.
shows.
Would y'all come to me?
Let's hear it from Monét. I would love that.
I went to school for opera music, and then I did that for a while, and then now I do more pop and R&B stuff. But I would do whatever you want me to do.
Oh my God,
I mean,
I would love you.
You're a housewife OG. Like you're like one of the original OG house. You know what I mean? You're not the one who came in season 4 or 5. You're like one of the OG housewife seasons.
I have. I've been. It's going to be 12 years.
12
Season
years.
12 that's coming up. Yeah.
See, when it
Can't
started,
even believe it.
when it started, y'all didn't think y'all were just like, we're gonna do this thing. Did you think that it would become this
No,
phenomenon?
no idea. No idea. And here we are 12 years later. I mean, Desperate Housewives is gone.
Yeah.
Sex and the City is gone.
Yeah.
So it's kind of all those things combined. But the real deal. I mean, we go through real stuff, and
Yeah.
this season is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I can't wait for
Drama.
you guys to see it. Lots of drama but really great stuff, because it's just you learn a lot more about the women this season. I feel like, the new housewife is really great. She adds a different dynamic.
Y'all always say that, but then when the season airs,
but
I'm like,
yeah, no, she's cool. She's downtown. She's self-made. I love that about her.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a daughter. She's a mother, and she's vulnerable. So you're gonna learn about her real life, and I think she adds to the group. And it's not easy to walk into this group. Right?
I know. Well, that's my next question. So I feel like, do you feel like you're ever competing? Not that competing for airtime, but like I feel like there's so many huge personalities.
You got to be on your game.
On your game, like
you got to be on your toes.
survival of
that's
the
for
fittest
sure.
over there.
It's true, but that's New York.
It is New York.
is about survival
It
of
is
the
New York.
fittest, and that's
Yeah.
what makes the Real Housewives of New York special. I think
Yeah.
is that we're tough,
Yeah.
and we're competitive,
Yeah.
and so there's a lot going on. I think there's so much going on. It's a great season. I think I'm really enjoying the fact that I get to start a new leaf, turn over a new leaf
Yeah.
in my life, because the last couple of years has been difficult. So
Yeah.
now, I feel like I've gotten to a great place. I'm in the driver's seat, and I'm back on my game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Do any of your housewife co-stars come out to the shows, or are they shady? Are they come out and support?
Yes, some of them, especially Sonia. Sonia's great.
Sonia, okay.
Sonia and I have been working on a skit, so she'll probably make some appearances in my upcoming shows.
dope.
I'm doing a new show this year, which is Mary F. Kill, because undoubtedly in the audience, I do a Q&A with the audience during my show, and every show, someone asked me, who would I marry, who would I F, and who would I kill?
Really?
So it inspired me.
That is such a basic question. Don't be asking people that. Be a little more creative, I feel.
Well, you know what? It's all about sex, boyfriends, love, it's what we go through, and so the show is kind of based on that.
Yeah. So
It's about Tom, Dick, and Harry.
I mean, Tom, Dick, and Scary.
God knows.
Okay.
We've had Tom, and we've had Harry, so now there's
Dick.
one guy
That's
left.
Dick.
We gotta find a Dick.
Who is a housewife that you like, that is like your ride or die? Like, who's someone like you really fuck with? Like, who is someone that you would go to a drag show with? Not even in your franchise, but I don't know if y'all are friends outside. You know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, look, in Phil and Giovanni, who are my besties in that video, is Cynthia Bailey from Atlanta, and
love Cynthia Bailey.
Yeah, me too.
One of the most beautiful women.
Isn't she gorgeous? She's to die for. And Lisa Rinna,
Lisa
so
Rinna.
if I'm going to go to a drag show, I'll take those two.
Okay, small anecdote. So when I was on a flight to LA from New York, it's like the first one out, like the 6 a.m. whatever, and I'm sitting up in the first class.
Good for you. You go, Monet.
And I'm in my seat, and then I get up to go pee mid-flight, and then I walk in past, and who do I see with full eye mask on, but lips plumped to Jesus? I was like, oh my God, that's Lisa Rinna. That's Lisa Rinna.
Yeah.
So I pass back, and then I pretend to go to the bathroom again. I just have to say, I'm obsessed with you. She was like, she takes off her eye mask. She was like, word. And then she goes back to sleep. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
I just love her. I'm obsessed. I think she'd be a great person.
That sounds like her. She's really fun.
Yeah.
And boy, she loves to dance, doesn't she?
Does she?
Yeah. She's good at it too.
I think that we should play a little game speaking of dancing.
Okay.
We're not gonna dance. It's a really fun game. It's called Who's That Housewife? Okay. So I'm gonna read some facts about a housewife, and you have to guess who it is.
Now, are we talking New York or any
New York.
franchise?
New York. All of.
Just want to be clear.
Yes. They don't have to be current season. They could have been past.
Oh.
Past housewives.
Good hint. Thank you.
AKA the ones Andy took the apple away from.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Which you have a surprise. No, can you imagine? Andy Cohen is here. He would never. Okay, here we go. First one. You ready for it? She worked as a production assistant on the set of Saved by the Bell.
Okay.
She posed nude for PETA Billboard since September 2009.
Is that Bethany?
Yes, it's Bethany Frankel! Yes! Which, by the way, this is no shade because her doctor has gotten her together, all right? She looks good.
Yeah.
See, people are afraid of a little, just go.
Her face completely changed.
Oh, girl.
Yeah.
Just got a little something. She looks great. I think she looks amazing.
She looks terrific.
Yeah, she looks
She looks
incredible.
good in red, too.
Luann, I love you. I love Luann.
I told you we were going to have fun.
Yes, we are. Okay, next one. She's a descendant of Thomas Jefferson and John Mercer.
Okay.
Wait, like...
Yeah, right?
She has a Dior lipstick named after her. And she had a cameo in the season 2 premiere of Gossip Girl.
Tinsley Mortimer?
Yes! That's
Okay. I'm learning these things. I didn't know all this stuff.
Okay. See, now this is also a prime example of why when you put on the bronzer, look at how white her hands are. Look at how white her arms are. You gotta have
she missed her and the
girl,
inside
just
of her
on the last
elbows.
pass, just give yourself one of these, okay, girl?
She's still gorgeous, though.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Right?
She's beautiful,
You gotta
beautiful.
give
The
it
face
to her.
is stunning.
She's a gorgeous girl.
See, now that is the nose Trinity wanted to have, but she didn't. No, that's not shade. She literally, okay, I sound shady.
It looks a little pointy there.
Yeah, a little pointy and like.
I think it might be the makeup.
All right, here we go. Next one. She worked as a hostess at the top steakhouse in New York.
Sonia Morgan.
Yes, it's Sonia Morgan. Yes, girl.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I love Sonia. She's another one. She's good TV.
She's good TV.
Yeah.
She was
There's
really
like,
fun.
You are good TV. I thought Bethany was good TV too. I thought they would have her back.
She's great TV.
Now, okay, now is the tea that she doesn't want to do it, or they didn't have her back? Did Andy take the apple, or she gave the apple back?
Darling, I think it's negotiations.
I'm trying to negotiate a big check.
Yeah, well, you didn't hear it from me.
Okay, I know, no. We're gonna air that part out. Let's go for Luann! Yes, oh Luann, and this is for you.
Do I get a prize? Oh! Money can't buy you class. Money can't buy you class.
Hey, give that back. The new season of Real Housewives of New York premieres on Bravo soon, and the Countess and Friends store starts on January 24th. Head to CountessLuann.com for more details. Yes. Now, before we go, I'm giving out our tip of the week. This week's tip goes to Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, who has passed a new law that will include LGBTQ history in the curriculums of all Illinois public schools. The law is being put into effect this year. Betsy DeVos is gagging, okay? Work this thing. That's all for this week. And if you're in the UK, come through to me and Bob the Drag Queen Civil Rivalry Tour. Get tickets at clubkids.co.uk. That's clubkids.co.uk. Tune in next time, and remember to always keep your currency in check. Thank you, guys. Peace.